What up? What up? All right. Hi, my name is Christina Eve. Welcome to Shine Strong, Live Long. If it's your first time here, if you're a returning viewer, then welcome back. I decided to do a very impromptu video today. Like some of my videos are on this channel, and a good bulk of them have been recently. Just because I have had a lot of why me moments. Those moments where you're like, God, why, 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 why me? And in small group, we actually really dived into that a little bit more tonight. And so I decided, I was like, this is some good stuff. It's a good revelation. Let me share this revelation with you. So when David was about to go into battle with the Philistine Goliath, right? And he was telling Saul, like, hey, I'm about to beat up this Philistine. And then Saul basically kind of was like, what? Like, you're just a little boy. What do you mean? And then it brought, David remembered the times when he was able to defeat the bear and defeat the lion. And I'm sure in those moments when he was beating up the bear and, checking the lion, you know what I'm saying? I'm sure he wasn't thinking, oh, great, this is training for when I'm going to defeat a giant one day, or I'm preparing right now to just be able to deliver all of Israel, right? In those moments, David was being really faithful over what he was asked to do. He was being obedient, and he was protecting his assignment. So most shepherds wouldn't just go out and go after something that was threatening what they were assigned to protect, right? I'm sure there won't there wasn't a lot of shepherds out trying to beat up lions because they were threatening their flock, right? But David was different. David really took his assignment seriously, you know? And because he took his assignment seriously and he was faithful over that small amount, he had no idea that in those moments, God was preparing him for that moment with Goliath. He wasn't afraid, he felt strong. And when someone doubted him, he was like, you know what? No, actually, I've done something like this before. So I wonder how seriously we take the assignments that we have, right? So we might look at this as something small right now, or think that because God only asked me to do this little amount, that it's not that big of a deal. But it is. But it could be, you know? But he could be preparing you for something larger, something greater. And we sometimes just look down at the small things that we have. And not even just us, you guys. I noticed that a lot of other people look down at what they deem as not a big deal, right? But it's all in how faithful you are and what you do this for. If you're doing this for the glory of God, it don't matter what you're doing. As long as if you're dedicating this to God and you're doing your best, then God is pleased with whatever it is that you're doing. But fret not the small stuff. What is it? Despise not small beginnings. Despise not small beginnings. So, just going back to what I started with, there's a lot of moments where in our life, I'm sure David, and this is something that my husband brought up in the small group, I'm sure in those moments while he was a shepherd, he probably was thinking, man, how many other shepherds have to deal with this? How many other shepherds have lions that they gotta defeat? You know what I'm saying? Or bears. Or why is this not easy for me like it is for other shepherds, right? Same thing. Why, God, did you put me at this place where it's not easy? Like, why, God, when I'm trying to do something different or contrary, it's easy for other people, but it's not easy for me? Or things just seem harder, like, why me? Right? But, if we learn anything from the story of David, despise not small beginnings, because, in those moments, he could have chose to like leave and abandon those sheep. He could have chose to be like, I ain't messing with no lion. It ain't worth my life, and leaving. But instead he stayed. And when he stayed, he realized, like, I'm stronger than I thought I was. I'm stronger than what people say that I am. And I can do more. But we'll never know how much more we can do if we don't stay faithful over the small assignments. So I hope that encourages someone today. Yeah, I just wanted to hop on, and I wanted to say, hey, how are you? I haven't spoken to y'all, it feels like in forever. But I also wanted to kind of just share a little bit of what was encouraging me, because Shine Strong, Live Long, you guys, is an inspirational source for personal and spiritual development to encourage both of us to become who we were designed to be with intentionality. I really believe in that. And because of that, I want to make sure that I'm like sharing parts of this journey with you, but then also, like, I want this to be a platform where there's resources for you to be encouraged. Like, when you feel down, you can rewind and go back to one of these videos and be like, you know what? Nah, I'm good. I can do this. I said yes to God for a reason. So today's a new day, a day where you and I have been given the opportunity to choose better, love stronger, and shine brighter than the day before. Shine strong, live long.